Police in North Carolina are still searching for a missing 11-year-old girl who has not been seen since last month. The mother and stepfather of Madalina Kojikari were arrested this month for failing to notify law enforcement that she'd been missing for 3 weeks. Both parents were scheduled to appear in court today for a bond hearing. That hearing did not end up taking place. They have agreed to surrender their passports as a part of their bond. Derek Dellinger with our NewsNation affiliate WJZY in North Carolina inside of that courtroom today. Derek, what happened there?
The fact that they did not appear in court is not necessarily that unusual. They had their first appearance last week, so they got their bond then. The conditions of the bond didn't necessarily change, but as you just mentioned, Natasha, there is the condition that's added to the bond. They have to give up their passports if they do make bond. This is significant because Diana Kojikari, Madalina Kojikari's mother, she is from Moldova, and they don't want her leaving the country.
Meanwhile, what more are we learning from police about Madalina's disappearance?
Well, there's quite a bit that's happened since we last talked with you last week. Specifically, there's been a lot of action that's been happening specifically just north of where we are right now. We're outside the Mecklenburg County Courthouse in Charlotte, North Carolina. Just north of us in Cornelius, this is where everything's been taking place. This is where Madalina went missing. And right outside of her home, in fact, right at her home last week, there was this massive search of her home. We were there as we saw flashing light bulbs from the camera, from cameras basically taking a bunch of pictures of the home, as well as items being taken outside the home. We are trying to get details on the significance of this case. In fact, the search warrants, we're told, should be available tomorrow morning, so we will get a sense of exactly what they were looking for and more specifically why. This goes into a larger part of this case, though. Cornelius police have told us actually for a while now that they have a lot of questions, and I do want to say something very specifically here. The direct quote that they gave in a video statement that they sent out on social media yesterday, they are telling us it is clearly a case of the parents not telling us everything that they know. They say that they know something. The parents know something, but they just aren't saying it right now.
Yeah, it's frustrating to hear. And meanwhile, this girl's still missing. Appreciate you sharing the latest with us. Derek Dellinger, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.